please, the exhibition is still going on. You can go back and enjoy the work. And of course, the works are on sale, so you can talk to us. Very good prices. We are all potential collectors. So please, Mr. Tindosolo kungamba no collecting. All right, so I'm handing over to Kagwa. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. They said we are all potential collectors, which means you could also collect for us. Well, my name is Andrew Kagwa. I'm an arts and culture journalist. Thanks very much for coming, and at the moment it looks like a very good year for visual art because there is a lot of work going on and a lot of activity. But getting straight into this, congratulations, Kintu. I feel like this is the first exhibition of yours I've seen in a very long time.
Yes.
Let's get straight into it. Why colors speak on canvas? Just briefly tell us why the title.
Thank you, Mr. Andrew. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. I'm Kintu Paul. Why color speaks on canvas? I think some of us, when we're using colors, we're using canvas. Though that two things, we use it like to send our message, yeah, to the art collectors and even our houses. So I decided to using color speaks on canvas because of everyone, you have your own color you love. Some people buying painting or kids painting like because of the colors. So I think it's better to me to send a message through colors. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, so now getting straight into the paintings. Wait, what's your color?
My favorite?
Yeah.
You can guess.
No, it cannot be white. Literally each and every painting we've seen today has a shade of blue or a certain dash of blue somehow.
Yeah. To be honest, I like two colors, but best one, you cannot miss yellow there.
Oh.
Yeah. You cannot miss yellow and blue. Purple, you can. Anyway, it depends on the mood sometimes. And if I want to decide to making like blue, I can make blue. If I want to make yellow, it's yellow. But my favorite yellow.
Okay, so you did much of the work in here between 2002 and 2023, right?
Yeah.
By this time, I know you're quite a very experienced artist, so you're no longer finding yourself, you found yourself. I know artists usually use a lot of English when they are talking about their works and their styles. Realistic, abstract, neo-realistic. I don't even know what some of these things mean. When you look at the work you're exhibiting today, how would you define, is it abstract, is it realistic, in between, where is it?
In between.
Hey.
Do you know why? You can see total abstract, yeah? And then you can see some same abstract. When I mean semi-abstract, it's not really abstract, total abstract. Like, you see like there is a painting inside there, I call it Speaking Girls, yeah?
Okay.
I don't know whether it's there or not, but it's just a painting in abstract way, but not total abstract.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're saying you're in between. When I was looking through the works, I noticed you have different ways of depicting humans. Some are like sticks, some are more realistic, and it's a pattern that goes on. I just need to understand if when you're approaching an artwork, like what goes into deciding that in this kind of artwork I want them to be sticks or more realistic?
It's a hard one, but I'm going to try. Stick one, I think some of you know lock art. You see, can find like some stick ones. Yeah, I try to do that kind of like our local artworks. Yeah, but combine it like in abstract way. Yeah, so I would have said stick. It's not like the other one, like all the way. But I'm trying to do my own thing. So I don't know the way you find it, but that's the way I do it.
No, I actually just found it intriguing, like looking at these different kinds of humans in one exhibition. I just wanted to understand like wow you were when you were deciding which human was going to represent in a specific kind of painting, because even many of the paintings we have in unknown are very, very different. Like that's from style and even the painting itself. So I just wanted to know like why you decided for it to be a stick human in one and then more realistic in others. Like was there an inspiration or something?
There is some inspiration. I usually go into some schools. I go to like learning sites, so that I get some inspiration. But that inspiration I turn it to my way, to do it. So that's why you find it like the way it is in the canvas. Yeah.
Tell us about your use of collage. Yeah, you use a lot of fabric. That's the kitenge. Oh, it looked like. I saw some of it, and then you used banana fibers as well. Why these two materials for collage? I mean, someone else would have picked on a newspaper, polythene. Like, why these two? How did they speak to you?
In fact, you can move very many countries. You don't find the banana fiber. But that banana fiber, I usually using it when I'm starting doing art.
Okay.
And good enough, I don't have any artwork, but I just try to to get it back. It's very unique thing. It gives us you can get different texture when you see it. Then the exchange, I'm not too exchange, but sometimes I just feel like I can use it to see to combine the colors, so being speaking something. So it's as long as it's African art anyway, the way they do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So let me open this up to you guys. One, if you have a question, a compliment, or a comment, the mic will get to you. Tendi.
Hello everyone. My name is Tendi. I would like to ask my former colleague a simple question. Can he somehow elaborate just a little of his background so that we understand where he comes from, those little basic things, and which does he have, and all that.
Thank you, Mr. Tendi. And a friend. My friend anyway. Kintu Paul is an artist. Many people asking me, who is Kintu? Kintu Paul, an artist. I've started in 2004. I've been working and I've made some different shows in the world and even in Uganda. If I'm not mistaken, it's like 18, yeah, around there, 18 years or to 20. I've been doing different style, like it's graduate, like in different styles, and I exhibit in very many galleries here in Uganda. So far I've been quiet a little bit without doing shows, but I've decided to make at least my show here because I think I'm aging anyway. So and I think that's all.
So that means you're still doing, you'll be doing more shows after this, because it's like you've not been doing shows for some time, and now we have this happening. Can we expect more shows happening after this?
You know, solo show is not like other show. You need to concentrate a lot. Like if you want to do solo show, network, it's not a matter of just making an exhibition everywhere. You need to think where you're going to exhibit first. So I can work, but not too much exhibition. Yes.
Okay.
How you name the works. I wanted to know, is it a particular story? For me, how I interpreted it, it felt like a story of creation, because we have the almighty power, we have the three pillars, we have the wise men, the holy place, the disciples, the prophecies, right?
Yeah.
Lost and found, and the surveyors, the fishing man. And in my mind, I interpreted it in my own way. I'm like, so maybe this is a play. Is it a story about creation? Like when we enter into your exhibition, are you taking us onto this journey of creation, of God, or is it metaphoric? So that's where I'm at. So that I do not have my own conclusion. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Dorothy. And thank you for everything anyway. Yeah, to answer this, and to be successful in this world, you need to know God. You cannot just do things. But some of us, I need to tell you this, I'm a self-taught. Yeah? So I've been working. I've been working. So that's why you see that kind of titles. So I cannot go far, but at least somewhere you can understand. Because of God's efforts, that's now I'm where I can do this. So if you see anything on the titles, what, because of God. There is no way you can go in this world without consider God in a way. Thank you.
Philip, that was an amazing submission, and just to add something to it, this year I'm technically making 10 years of knowing artists and covering artists, and one of the things that I've found with the industry is that when I've been meeting most of the filmmakers at the National Theatre or the cinema, I've been meeting many of the very first artists, the visual artists I met. I mean, besides my brother, who is a dropout artist, right? He went into corporate world, and besides my brother, I think most of the visual artists I first met them here, because there was a gallery here before this gallery. So I've been meeting a lot of artists from galleries, and I think Tindi and him were some of the artists who I met for the first time in the field. That was in Karamoja.
Yeah.
We were doing charity. I was doing charity. Yeah, we were doing charity, and they were teaching children in Karamoja how there is that art we were doing on wood. Printmaking. Yes. And I remember one of the things that happened is every one of us was wearing shorts, and so the school came and chased us away because they are teaching people how to become responsible and wear suits. And yet we were there teaching them how to do things, and also, by the way, give them a free borehole, and we were wearing shorts. So we had to go back, and I think come back the next day wearing trousers so that to conduct the classes very well. But yeah, I get what you talk about when you say he has worked a lot and taught a lot of children, because that's the angle that I first met him. And then after that, I think the next place I met him, and it was an exhibition. It was about child trafficking or something. You were the curator, and it was at the Serena, the art exhibition. Yeah, so yeah, that's for me. That's a bit of my story of getting to find out about his art. It was in the field.
Is there any other profession that you had first got introduced to, and is that profession a shadow, or it has disappeared at all from your way of working the colors along the canvas, like you do produce work? Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a full-time artist. I was doing other things like constructing houses, before. A serious one, by the way. But I cannot tell even. But I'm doing art from morning up to evening sometimes. I put all my life in art. Philip and others, and even Kagwa can tell you. I don't have time to do that because a lot of things which I'm supposed to do in art community. I don't want to be only artist in Uganda. I want to even to inspire more and more. That's why always I encouraging young artists to work hard. Yeah, so I think now you can understand that. Thank you.
For the time, I've worked with him as a colleague, but also as a curator.
Yeah.
And there is something that he puts on the table. He works in a very, very unrestricted way, not so refined, not so confined rather, and not so stringent in a way with no conventional art. And if you sort of saw his previous works 5 or 6 years ago, they give you the childhood playful memories that evolved into refined conversations and narratives, but in a very, very, even when you look at the colors, they come from what we look at as childish colors, primary colors, but he refines them consistently to send that message in a way that is kind of creatively tweaked in a different way. If you for example, you're talking about the stick sort of approaches, you've not seen the fruits and the flowers. If you've seen conversations or compositions where you have this interplay of florals and humans, you would appreciate the memories of our childhood games and the way kids approach canvases, if you give them canvases to paint their dreams and so on. And this is what KINTU gives you in an elaborated sort of way, but also gives it to you in a very, very mature way. And if you work with kids, he'll sort of siphon their sort of visions onto canvas. He's really, really good and amazing with working with kids. But at the end of the day, the piece that comes out supersedes the delivery that you would look at as being childish in a way. It's quite mature and quite elaborate, but at the same time, to collectors that look at his work in a particular angle, look at it as typical African conversations. That's what I wanted to sort of add to that, and it's been an evolution, and I wish we had that conversation of how this journey starts, and some of, if you look at some of the exhibitions that is participated in terms of charity exhibitions, like the Champions Child Care Ministries, look at the Viva Conagua. He's this artist who has this heart that wants to give, but also wants to connect with communities through his art. And the best way is to simplify art as much as possible, so that any person that looks at this piece gets some sort of conversation or message in their own way. For me, I feel like it's that part of his life, that perhaps of his practice and life that perhaps we haven't discussed, because he has done a lot of charity sort of exhibitions, but also he's participated in a lot of charity spaces, teaching kids and all that, but also he's given back quite a lot. And if we are looking at such an artist, for me, I would suggest we look at him through the lenses of artists who really contribute to the community, but through work without using money, and in terms of conversations. Thank you.
Okay. We have two questions.
First of all, congratulations for
Yeah.
is my colleague work together. It's a request between you and the gallery owners. Probably you would invite some schools at probably primary level to come and experience some of the memories, because right now what kids are experiencing is different from, you know, the childhood plays that we used to do. Now it's, you know, digital plays, games and all that. So it would be a great gesture if some of these kids would come and experience the childhood memories that you and probably other guys that have experienced, and they see the world in your paintings and your colors. Yeah, thank you.
But I must thank KINTU. It's his colors which code. This letter, I'm called William Kafma, I'm also an artist. Color is a very strong tool, and definitely if you paint it, that's where the game is. You see, something which is not easy to gather. Whenever you are learning at those lower stages, it's the color. You talk about colors. And once you've done it, then you've done it. But you've done it. And when I looked at his work, the pull and push, that how you make those things work together, they make that piece of work. It's really interesting.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. And please continue.
I will.
There's nowhere to stop.
Yes, it continue. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for showing up. If you've not seen the exhibition yet, you could get in, see the works. Probably a very special thanks to the artists generally. Like, artists are always there for each other. Like, that's an amazing thing, by the way. But After that, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the day.
For the people who don't know me, I work at Johnson Art Space, and Gloria Jamheno, she also works here, and we are honored. Thank you so much, Paul, for accepting to showcase your creativity with us, and to all the artists that we're going to show this year. Mr. Government, we're running your picture. It's for me, it's so memorable. You're gonna put away to that and you're I say, because I love the fact that you are here with us, and we have the young people, which shows that there is growth, the generations, the different generations.